Мгм. Тю-рю-тю-тю. Алло. М. Так, що тут? Що тут у нас? Розівавок. Дірка. Ага. Ту-ту-ту-ту. Яка гарна вежа. Грейт Скотт. Я йду. Це що таке? Оце що це таке? Ладно.
It's a good thing Mutt isn't here.
Good day to you.
I'm here. I'm sure you have another job for me.
I do, but not just any job. Dies Irae is upon us. We'll finally hit Sigismund where it hurts the most. We'll cut off the flow of silver into his purse.
Sounds like you want to shut down his mines.
Aye, that's exactly what I'm planning to do. Well, what we're planning. And you'll be the most important figure on the board.
What do you mean?
As you already found out, the flow of silver is the reason why Sigismund laid siege to the city. If we take that reason away from him, he'll have no choice but to leave.
This is unbelievable.
If you put it simply like that, I reckon you're right.
Can I count on you?
Aren't you afraid of the gallows?
What's one human life compared to the importance of saving the entire kingdom? Someone would have to rat us out, and I don't think any one of us would do such a thing.
How do you want to do it?
With the combination of modern science and some good old hellfire.
Could you be a little less cryptic?
We're going to blow the place sky high.
Why me of all people?
You're reliable, Henry. You've proven yourself. Besides, I've heard you've been down in a mine already. It won't be anything new to you.
I still don't exactly know what it is you want me to do.
Do you know what black powder is?
I've had the pleasure. A lot of smell, smoke, and noise.
1 barrel should be more than enough for our purposes.
A whole barrel?
We need to collapse the adits, and to be sure it'll work. Your job will be to get your hands on the powder and bring it to the mine.
You can count on me. Do you know where I could start?
I know exactly where. Ask the gun forger, Eldris. He's one of the Kuttenberg councillors, and one of Sigismund's men. If there's anyone that knows where to get black powder, it'd be him. Wouldn't it be the irony of fate that the one behind Sigismund's fall will be one of his allies?
Getting the information out of him won't be easy. But we'll see.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. And remember, I don't want to see any needless violence and bloodshed. We're trying to overthrow a tyrant, but not stain ourselves with mortal sin.
Don't worry. I'm no butcher.
As soon as you have the barrel, head straight to the mine. Goliath and Hogg will be waiting for you at the camp near the entrance. Oh, and before I forget, here's a few groschen. Hopefully they'll make your search a bit easier. Well, my friend.
Was that you?
Here we are.
Та що таке?
Good.
Never mind then. You going to bake bread today?
Так, синца.
Over here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
What's the hold up? What would you like?
What's new in the city?
Try asking at the Kingfisher Bathhouse. They say the owner has some problems.
Betty the bathkeeper. Problems?
Aye, that's the one. Some disagreements with the city council or something. But that's all I know. You should ask her yourself.
Aye, I'll go and see her. She's a friend of mine.
And that's about it.
That doesn't sound bad. Thank you, innkeeper. What do you have for...
Кісткопарник. Нащо мені кістка парних? Якийсь бред. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту.
I'm sorry.
Over here.
Well, I reckon you got a better offer for me again.
You're damn right. And not just any offer. So keep your voice down, in case anyone's listening.
Tell me, then.
You've been here for some time now, so I'm sure you've noticed Shenyek is... well... you know.
I don't know. Continue.
Shenyek is a weakling, and too careful for his own good. Always babbling about his ideals, telling our fellas they can't do this and that's not appropriate.
I couldn't agree more.
You see, friend? We can all agree on that. We're better off without him, don't you think? Unless we start bringing in a lot more money, we'll all starve to death anyway. Shenyek is dragging us down.
What are you trying to say?
Psst. I'm trying to say that, in theory, if Shenyek wasn't around, we'd all be better off.
Forget about it. The only one bringing the guild down is you.
Easy now, friend. I was just kidding. You didn't really think I meant it, did you? Let's just go our separate ways and forget this ever happened, eh?
You better not fuck with me, Knuckles.
Take care.
Chenyek, I've got something important to tell you,
Привіт, Патрік.
and it's not good.
The innkeep's got into the wine again? You've got to be kidding.
This is serious. It's about Knuckles.
Oh, what did he come up with this time?
He wants you dead. He even asked if I'd be the one to do it.
And? Will you?
Сам. Я не сам.
I don't know yet.
This isn't something to joke about, Henry. If you have your doubts, I'm sorry I let you down. Just know that my death won't change anything. I'm just one of many. Others will rise to take my place.
Вже нас здолає.
What's coming is inevitable. Sigismund will leave the city, and with the help of King Wenceslas, we'll reform the church.
Well,
Що ти
if
там?
you say so.
If you wanted to kill me, you'd have done it already. But I'm glad you told me. Knuckles can't do anything on his own, and he has nobody else to help him. We'll have to have a serious word with him, and show him the way out of the city. Farewell.
A jug of wine, thanks.
Елдріс.
I'm sorry.
Елдріс, Елдріс. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Фільм? Що за фільм?
Scum like that need to...
That's Vinchto. Are you Eldris, the gun forger?
Персонаж?
Yeah, that's me. What is it you need?
I'm looking for black powder, a whole barrel. Can you help me?
Wait. Ein ganzes Fass. Forget about it. I would only sell something like that to one of my verified customers. In this case, that would be the town garrison or the King Sigismund himself. Are you one of their messengers?
Ім'я короля Сигізмунда?
Why don't we keep this on a strictly business level, and you don't ask?
But I need to know what you'll need such a thing for. Do you have any idea what I am risking? Alice,
I don't. What are you risking?
do you even know what you're asking of me? You want me to get in trouble for supplying the bandits in the forest with something so dangerous? Nein. It won't
Nein.
come cheap, though. How much is this information?
Satisfied?
That's not... good. I'd love to help you if only I actually had some powder. Unfortunately, I don't have any black powder at the moment. I was robbed recently. Can you believe it? Scheißdreck.
Isn't there anyone else who makes black powder?
Definitely not here in the city. Es gäbe dann einen Weg, but you cannot tell anyone I told you.
Go on then. My lips are sealed.
My business rival, Whisker of Colin, also supplies black powder to the camp. Ist ein glitschige Schlange. Aber that is of no importance to you. More importantly, Whisker drives his wagon north from Colin through Bohunowitz towards the military encampment with a powder in tow. If he were to lose it, he would be in großen Schwierigkeiten.
And I'd have my powder.
Exactly. But like I said, you didn't hear it from me.
You can count on me. Thanks for the help.
Йой. Привіт, Мун... Гвенел Тунесі, thank you за 8 місяців. Чого собі? Ой. Тунесі. Що ти? Тунесі. Де Хіро? Дітки, я знаю, де Хіро. Грається десь? Спрайс Універ. Круто. А ти що? А я збираюсь закінчити гру колись.
What do you want?
Що ти хочеш?
I hear you're having some problems with the city council.
Has word got round already? Oh,
Ой, не знаю.
wonderful.
What's going on?
The leeches have run out of ideas who to bleed dry, so they've come up with a new tax on us.
What tax?
The clean tax, they call
Ще
it.
годин 50.
One bathhouse in Kutenberg will be chosen that won't have to pay into the city coffers. The official municipal bathhouse, they're going to call it. But they'll slap the clean tax on the rest of us and bleed us dry.
How much will the tax be?
A lot more than I can afford. I already have to think twice before spending a single groschen, and every extra cost will only make it worse. I'll have to close down before the first snows.
Do you already know which baths they'll choose?
А тут є
There's a
сніг?
municipal bathhouse. Couldn't it be yours?
I'd have to be friends with the councillors for them to vote for me. But do you know who has votes for sure?
Who?
Adam! And when he gets special status, I'll be ruined by the tax and have to close.
It almost sounds like that's no accident.
You find it fishy as well, eh?
Do you think he's behind it?
He couldn't do something like this on his own. But he does have one special customer. Councillor Jerome Naz. That man has half the council under his thumb. And Adam treats him like a king. The best girls, the best wine. And he's never had to pay a single groschen, believe me.
So Adam is buying him.
Exactly. And I bet he was the one who came up with the clean tax. Extra coin. No councillor will say no to that.
Is there anything we can do?
I don't know. These last days I've been trying to persuade at least some councillors to vote for me. But without Naz's supporters, it won't do me much good.
Я би допоміг, мене немає часу.
What if this Naz had a nasty experience in Adam's bathhouse? Maybe he and Adam wouldn't be so close anymore.
That might not be a bad idea. If he thought they couldn't care less about him, maybe he'd give my bathhouse a try.
Right. So what are we going to do to him?
I'd try asking the wenches at Adam's.
Scotty,
They're
привіт.
bound to know the councillor's likes and dislikes.
Right.
Де стрім?
I'll try to spoil his day
Ти що, там
somehow.
спився,
Thanks
чи
very
що?
much. It's wonderful you're willing to help. But please,
They are
don't leave it too long. It's not long till the council meets, and I need to win over those votes before then.
Ой, завтра обнова буде Apex. Сьогодні ввечері додадуть режими нові, тому буде весело.
I'm sorry.
Так, до Рози треба дійти. На стрімі час тепер буде менше Що? Ти що? Здурів? С ума сошел? Так, мені сюди, потім сюди, потім туди. Ви не цінили мене коли.
Дімон!
Пісюн. Меднес прийде.
Praise God.
Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Коли горіх? Я хочу пройти цю гру. 24 виходить нова гра. Треба пройти цю гру. Так, треба піти запихати Розі. Роза.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favorite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay.
Горіх буде завтра.
Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through
Завтра
it and
обнова,
see what
буду
it's
грати.
about?
Я її трохи подивився.
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
Її стиль видався мені знайомим.
The author doesn't spare anyone. I wonder if he holds anything at all sacred.
Sure he does. Courage, honor, loyalty. But others have already written enough about those. A writer is interested in what lies beneath the gilded veneer of orderliness and piety, because it's much more interesting.
Hold on. Who wrote this then?
I did. Look, you've never thought about writing
I
something.
did.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
Холбук? Діряву книжку?
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life, I might have become a writer.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
That sounds
Давай.
great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
My pleasure.
Давай.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute in equal parts.
Крута гра,
Oh.
просто капець.
Well, fine. And what should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
Чат, про що хочете розповідь? Про не знаю? Незнайка. Ту-ту-ту-ту. Давай, вумен.
There are heaps of stories about men. So I propose one about a woman.
All right, a woman then. But I'd need to know more about her.
Such as...
Tell me one trait that is important for you. What would impress you in a girl?
Спробуємо щось інше назад. Зробити її хороброю.
Well, I admire courage in girls. They're weaker than men, and life is rarely easy for them. But they still don't give up.
Do you know one like that? Tell me about her.
Ждайська млинарка. Хто така Клара? Кожна жінка хоробра. І що то? Щось воно дасть мені, типу, плюс якийсь, не
How
знаю.
could I not? After all, I'm looking at her.
You think I'm brave? Father says I'm more rash, always acting before thinking.
Well, nobody's perfect. But in my opinion, you're certainly brave.
Enough, you flatterer, or I shall blush. We'd better get to writing. Let's say we write about a woman who is brave and isn't afraid to say what she thinks. Would she do it for herself or for someone else?
For herself. She can afford to be a little selfish for once.
That may be true, but I still think it would sound better if she were also defending the interests of someone else. I'll figure it out somehow.
Це буде якийсь анекдот?
Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch, especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on
Is
earth do I have
mine?
to do?
Lie on the ground on your stomach and swing your legs, but not much. Like you're lazing around.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Жах. It's okay?
Well, now we're done.
Finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward.
Закінчити книгу, ну. Давай. Оце? І до чого це? Це зовсім не моя історія. Про вдівця, який одружився вдруге. Да. Привіт, Денчик.
So what about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
Надто багато моралі.
There's too much moralizing in there for my taste. But I like it otherwise.
Every proper story should have a moral, right?
Well, yeah. But it seems to me that we're forcing it down the reader's throat a bit too much.
God knows some people won't understand it otherwise. And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
Oh, it's pretty, really. I don't think I've ever seen
Треба
anything
плюс
like that.
репутація.
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the help. I really enjoyed it.
Well, so did I.
Хотілося б колись пізнати тебе краще.
And for that matter, you're an interesting girl, and I'd like to get to know you a little better.
No beating around the bush. How about that? Please do stop by sometime. I wager it will be enlightening for both of us. Perhaps I can show you my collection of hunting trophies.
Так, заходь ще, каже, окей. Що це таке? Барильце чорного пороху, як далеко. Лазнярки. А де двері? Скільки вже годин? Та багато. Та в мене в назві там 75 майже. God be with you. Чому не такий
Doesn't stand a chance.
великий сенс?
You have to hear this. In Silver Skallets, they say, without warning, attacked by human troops.
Бррр. Бррр. Так, це лазня. Це лазня. Ти хто?
What do you want?
What do you want? Ну
I'd like to
давай.
use your services.
Certainly.
I need my wounds
All right, but
Let's talk about...
certainly.
Christ! Hold on.
What would you say to...
You must be from. All right then.
Christ, those wounds.
Довго.
Do you know Jerome Naz,
Nas.
the councillor?
Качка.
Aye, he's the one we had to change the tub for. I know who he is.
Why did he change his tub?
I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. It was a terrible disaster.
Мене прислав лавник Наз, не зли мене.
You can tell me. Councillor Naz sent me to check up on things here.
Uh-huh. And he didn't tell you what happened here?
No. He said I'd find out everything here. I'm supposed to measure it and then... well, check it.
Right. If that's what Councillor Naz wants.
What happened to the tub?
We had these fleas. Like, lots of them.
Oh, I see.
It was terrible. We had to scrub the bathhouse top to bottom and wash or burn everything. And Councillor Naz found out and wanted his tub changed. Said he wouldn't use one that was crawling with fleas.
How did the fleas get in here?
Most likely some beggar broke in one night and partook of the bathhouse services. He left some flea-ridden rags lying about, and all of a sudden they were everywhere.
One rag is enough to infest the whole bathhouse.
You can't get rid of them.
Interesting. Where is the new tub?
Where the old one used to be, upstairs. But it's got new curtains now, made from this lovely embroidered fabric. And we put this nice cupboard next to it, where Councillor Naz's towels, bath hose, wine goblets, and all that stuff are kept.
I see Adam really pampers him.
Aye, he does. He's our best customer.
What did Naz say about the fleas? Was he angry?
Adam talked to him about it, but I could hear him ranting and raving. I heard he threatened to take his custom elsewhere, and said the whole city council would turn against us. And we all got it in the neck from Adam and all.
Thanks. That's all I need.
Are you going to check?
I can see you take excellent care of the councillor, so it won't be necessary. Bye for now.
В чому живуть клопи? В чому живуть клопи?
My, what muscles you have. With a man like you, I'd feel safe even in the deepest, darkest forest.
Deepest, darkest.
That's from working.
I heard Councillor Naz is one of your...
Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I can't share our secrets with you, can I?
You can tell me. I could tell right away you have important duties here, and that you'd know about an honoured guest like Naz.
Well, it's true. I'm the only one allowed to prepare him wine. Nobody else is allowed to even touch his barrel.
He has his own special drink.
Special and expensive. Adam gets it from... Actually, I don't know where he gets it from, but it's from somewhere far away. I secretly tasted it once, and it was...
Horrible?
I suppose my tongue isn't refined enough.
Is Naz's wine stored properly? If it's so precious, it'd be a shame if it's spoiled.
It's kept in the pantry with the other casks. But this one stands on these tall legs. Adam's afraid of it splashing on the floor when it's being poured, or something.
Oh, that makes sense. If it's so precious. Is there anything Naz doesn't like? Something you're forbidden from doing?
Doesn't like? I don't know.
He's never complained about anything? Never been unhappy about something?
Oh, he can't stomach herbs, actually. I recently brought some chamomile brew to his bath to give him a compress on his eyes. But the drunk Burke drank it when I wasn't looking. He came out in nasty rashes. Horrible it was.
Chamomile, you say? Interesting.
Так.
I have to go now.
What with?
That's not important.
Pleased to be of service. See you later, my friend.
Вилийте ромашковий відвар у діжку з вином. А? Куди?
And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working. It always seems to get wet when I'm washing them.
Де
And then it's
клопи?
like I've got nothing on at all. And then I look
Це
at
курочка.
Downcast and say, I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
I knew it would be something like that.
Що таке діжка? Оце? Бочка. Так, а яка саме діжка? Ну тут є багато діжок. Капець.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'm sorry.
Не зрозумів. На другому поверху таке саме, як і на першому все. Де тільки що був? Привіт, єнотик. Якась маленька Ліда прийшла.
Good day, sir.
Do you know Jerome? He's a Kuttenberg councillor. And they say he comes here now.
Of course I know him. Me and the girls
Of
look
course,
after him like
I know
one of our
him.
own.
What services do you give him?
Ooh, wouldn't you like to know? All the girls do their own bit. We make certain Councillor Nars gets the best treatment.
And what do you do?
Wouldn't you like to know? But you need to make it worth my while.
Of course. How much do you want?
Coin won't catch me a husband. But a pretty dress, that might do it.
I'll try to get hold of one.
I look forward to it. Care, sir.
Який дрес?
Well, are you going? Away with you!
What are these?
Що
I'll
таке?
steal your nose from between your eyes.
Не виганяють. Якийсь турнір? Ого, ФПС до 60 просіли.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
Shit happens.
What are you messing around with that door for, eh?
Та нема тут діжки ніякої. Чого нема взагалі? Мене виганяють звідти.
I hope nothing's missing.
Зламати замок, уже закрились. Адам.
Tag. Was willst du?
What do you think about the clean tax they're going to levy?
Don't talk to me about it. It's an outrage. The council has run out of
Прийняв
ideas for
чувака з
collecting
діжки.
revenue, so they are fleecing honest business.
What are you going to do?
What choice do I have? I don't want to get into trouble, but it's disgusting.
Не було там такої діжки.
Stop pretending. I know full well what's going on. You pampering council.
What? What are you on about? I run an honest business here. Go away. Thou shalt not covet the...
Трачена репутацію. Що-то я перегнув трошки. Ай. Потріть мені спинку.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long? Excuse me.
Так, я не знаю, що робити. Тут діжка з вином. Де вона?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
А, оце? Ромашковий відвар. Є окрема бочка. Стоїть десь у коморі. Що таке комора? Де комора? У мене нема відвару. Де тут комора? Я нічого не це. На горі ж не може бути комора.
Excuse me.
Та в мене є ромашковий цей, по-любому. О, це комора. Ромашковий відвар — це не отрута, там я можу залити тільки отруту. Ясно, дуже важко, це нереально. What are you doing here? Я встигну? Давай, 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 давай.
Bloody hell.
Ну це дуже важко. Ах, ну в мене 43 кілограма відмичок, нормально. Ну, 4 кілограми, неважливо. Привіт, Ванчас. Якщо це не виграє, то все. Я видаляю Apex. Тобі ще не набридло вкладку зберігати в браузері? Я ж просто хотів пососать, блін, ну. Ладно. Руки трусяться. Руки робочі. О, святкова сукня. Коротше. Я зараз їй дам... А, я не можу дати крадено, чи можу? 7 чпоки. Чпоки. О, уже легко пішло. Лицарське мило? Мій пес ще тут лазить. Та, тут нічого нема, забий.
Ach, Scheiße. Hilfe! Wo ist wer? Hilfe!
Excuse me.
Are you suggesting my good?
Holy Mary.
Guards! I need help!
Ну все, мене спалили.
It was him!
Мене відчпокають зараз.
Nein! Hilfe! Hilfe!
Easy
There's a burglary!
now. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned, Yulp.
Та мені можна.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have
Як
any
Apex
idea
будеш
who I am?
душити до Даймонда чи майстра?
I apologize, my
Тинчик
lord.
уже
I
задушився.
must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Так, окей, що ми маємо? Ти хто такий?
Listen, what are you doing in Hulls? You bring wood here? I didn't expect to meet a German.
А може це вбивця? Хто ти?
It's been a pleasure, Goodman.
Klar. Auf Wiedersehen und einen guten Abend für dich.
Удо фон Тумбршпирмухен.
Listen,
Ostaver Bishop's time.
let's play some...
Yeah.
Дуже хочу пограти в кості. Дивися, Скот, у мене 5 кісток Святої Трійці, просто хоп. І Антіоха, хоп. І пігнали.
Das Glück steht mir bei. Show me what you've got, lad.
Show me what you got. 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 5. Бац. Один. Коротше, це невдалий кидок.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Так. 3, 3, 1, 3.
I do the best I can.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, when I
Ладно,
wash
почекай,
their
просто
hair,
беру
I
один.
give them a head and neck massage as well.
If I was you,
and I give their
I'd
backs a
take
proper
it.
kneading.
All the girls do that. There must be something else.
І програю.
And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working.
Unlucky.
It always seems to get wet when I'm washing them.
Here.
And then it's like I've got nothing on at all. And then I look all downcast and say I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
I knew it would be something like that.
Like this.
Та все вже, камон. Та.
What's the slowest? Ah, it's all yours.
Дайте мені всі трійки. 3, 3, 3, 3, 5. Як там? Що я зробив? Я не те натиснув, треба було Q затиснути, та? Я знову не те зробив.
Diese. Hier.
Це твої бакістки. Та почекай, бо я забув, як це грати. Так, почекай, вибрати, F записати. І кинути ще раз. Три. Записати і спасувати на Q. Все. Просто розкладка не та.
Mein Gott. Your turn.
А 3 двійки щось дають? 200?
One beer.
Так, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you
Мої
know.
трійки не працюють. Предімон. 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. Все, я кінчаю.
Gutes Spiel, mein.
Все, я шпірман.
So. Pa.
To success!
Better not forget about that council assembly.
Так, я вже годину не можу знайти
I apologize.
діжку з вином в коморі. Де тут комора? Алло, комора.
What's that I hear?
I don't know.
All right, what was that?
What would that?
Very odd. It must be over now.
Береш
whatever
обтяжені
it was.
кістки, береш божественні кістки.
What's
Все в тебе
going on
1-2 роздать, 4-6 одиничок. Я взяла просто кістки для
Never mind.
мафлювання дешеві, вони
I'm going
завжди
back.
1 та 5 кидають.
Hey!
Ні,
What are you doing here?
ти мене не бачила.
Looking to steal something? Do you want me to go for the guards? Apologize and pay up right now.
Чи вартий він, щоб я його брав в паті?
Careful.
Що таке? Що він
I
хоче?
surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned.
Вийде вже з того публічного дому. Так мені треба, мене тут квест.
You'll pay up and show me whether you've
Одинички
stolen
топ
anything.
і ті, в яких
Otherwise,
найбільший
we'll
шанс
deal
один
with your
найкращий.
unruliness in
Ти знаєш, хто я такий?
Oh,
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Mein Gott, wo liegt das Problem? Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
В сенсі зламати, тільки що зламав.
It looks like nothing's missing. Hey, you've no business here.
Та в сенсі. Треба її придушити, погон.
Did he take anything? Must have been looking for something. Who was? I'm coming!
Я не можу знайти комору. Де ця комора? Хто грав? В чому прикол? В чому живуть і клупи? Я звідки знаю, в чому живуть клупи? Не розумію, що ти робиш. Як, шукаю комору з вином.
It was you. Surrender at once! Fine. You
Enough.
had your chance.
I surrender.
Felt like doing it for now. Oh, please.
This is all just...
Oh, that's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you.
Знайти, в чому живуть клупи і ромашковий двор діжку з вином. Треба. В яку діжку? Чому я не можу зайти сюди?
Haven't seen no kerchief here.
Could one of the girls have taken it?
Are you suggesting my girls are thieves? Anyway, everyone's got red kerchiefs these days.
I never said it was red.
Now that you mention.
I'll have a beer.
Maybe I did see it somewhere. Have a seat. I'll go take a look.
Ну я не розумію, де діжка, яка діжка? Немає діжок. Бо ніч? Можливо, десь тут щось. Не факт.
It looks like nothing's missing.
Put those hands to work.
Нічого не розумію. Є окрема бочка вина. Десь у коморі на високих ніжках.
I'll catch that bastard.
Ну тільки отут є.
Yeah, fella. Give up.
Що ти хочеш з мене?
Easy now. I surrender.
I've got you. You've been. Don't think you've been. You'll pay a.
Ого, дуже важко.
How dare you? Do you have any idea?
Oh,
Ладно, коротше, завдання дурнувате якесь, незрозуміле. Це що? А де в мене завантаження, коли було? Там ще був день. Це капець просто. Ромашковий відвар. Зараз гляну. Ну, може і нема ромашкового. То мені ще треба його варити, тоді окей. Окей, допустим. Де його варить? Це аптекар. Стіл алхіміка.
I've got something for you.
Oh, you reek of
booze.
I've got something.
You're right on time. Where did you get money for drink, huh? You took it from our
Where
shared
have you
stash
been?
again, didn't you?
No. My money.
Відвар з ромашки.
You know we had a shared stash.
Так, 2 жмені ромашки, жменя шавлії.
Crimp and save and stash every spare
Ромашка
groschen
кипятити
you
1
manage.
оберт.
Fancy
Шавлі подрібнити, додати в казанок. Злити.
So you
2
did
жмені
put
ромашки.
on the mattress.
До столу.
just my house. It was
Give me a moment.
just a bit of a celebration.
I'll be right
You
back.
know how it
Not
is.
going anywhere.
I'll show you a
Straight back to the
celebration.
tavern.
Just you wait. You'll be eating nothing but flatbread all week.
Maybe.
Mother of God. Do I really deserve this?
Почекай, а що на чому? Вино. Окей. Так, кипятити. П'ять штук. Наварив 5 штук. Нормально? Так. Ну, пішли. Треба знайти щось там з клопами. Де це знайти?
Excuse me.
Чи я сюди прийшов?
Christ. This property belongs to someone else.
What?
Та дай пройду.
Go away. You can't be here.
I apologize. When I wash their hair, I give them a head and neck massage as well. And I give their backs.
Та я не можу сюди налити ромашкового
All the
зілля.
girls do that. There must be something else. And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working. It always seems to get wet when I'm washing.
Ну це якийсь бред, я не розумію. Тут, ну, це не та бочка. А де та бочка? Що за квест, алло? Так.
Christ! Pardon me.
And all that fencing is just a bit of fun.
Who's that?
Сюди мене не пущають.
Right. So which idiot's doing that?
Ладно, йдемо сюжет робити, це ж щось взагалі якась дурня.
Greetings to you.
Чекай, якщо я сюди зайду... Це тут?
I'm sorry. Hold your horses. What are you...
Glad to see you again.
You
Жах.
have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses.
Тупий квест.
I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king.
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
Well, I just want to climb the social ladder a bit. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
And could you not choose a different occasion for that?
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
And how about a few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship?
You're worse than a horse dealer. Have it your way, then. You can get into the council assembly
Ля, заплатив
relatively
мені.
easily. My cook's son will be serving.
Мой
He's
кукс.
roughly around your
Cookson.
age.
Cookson.
Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and
Cooldown.
a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today
Cook's boy.
from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly, that is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Радше на
Just make
репутацію.
sure we both come out of it.
А що ж ти закриваєш?
How's your sister?
Fine. Why'd you...
Так. Вибрання королівського обслужника. Документ королівського обслужника. Вилийте ромашковий відвар у діжку з вином. Ну мене бучить цей квест, я не можу.
did you get that new bench? Ours is all creaky, and I keep getting splinters from it. You? Don't lie. Where would you have learnt how to do that? It's hard.
Schönen Tag.
What do you think?
Don't talk to the council.
What are you gonna do?
What choice do I have? But it's this.
I'll be off now.
Farewell.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
Прямо діжка у коморі. Що я ще не облазив тут? Де я ще не був? Я ж був кругом.
God bless you.
Хіба ні?
Excuse me?
Christ! Pardon me.
Воно ж десь все тут повинно бути. Клопівня ця і це все інше. Ну не може, ну... Куди мені ще лізти?
I'll have a bite to eat, thanks.
What's that noise? What's that I hear?
Huh?
All right, what was that?
I heard something.
Діжка з вином. Діжка з вином. Де та діжка? Це просто територія, капець. Де я маю ту діжку знайти?
Halt! Step away from the door! Surrender! Now!
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
Don't think I know it.
How dare you?
You've... Oh,
Квест знайти діжку. Часто так багато, а? Та який замок тільки що зламав? Яка градушна. Яка градушна, просто не можу.
You've no business poking around
I swear!
locks. Clear
I
off.
surrender.
I know where
Що ти
Ralphie-
кричиш?
Utter not. You'll have to answer.
Oh,
Боже, який квест дурний. Я тут всіх задушу зараз, спалю. Снують і снують. Гладка Галя?
I'll tell you. No fucking good at all. See? I didn't say I wouldn't contribute, but I'm not giving them a single groschen until I see cupstones, lines,
Сів, сів,
men working their asses off.
сів. Сів.
What the hell is this? Why is it open?
I better not forget about that council assembly.
Huh?
Why is this
Нікого
open?
тут нема.
There's nobody here.
How dare you show your face around
Та...
here?
Тупо.
I'll call the guards.
Закумарили просто вже, не можу. Зламай йому руку. Бидло.
Zoid, guards, you surrender to them. Oh my God! I'm getting out of here! Watch and learn! I'll hammer some manners into you! Too slow! What do you
Still
want?
resisting?
You're no match for us, fucker.
No chance.
You want to escape
That
by
is
the
how,
house?
that's what I
Surrender.
call an opener.
Enough!
So you wanted to fight. Pay up. Once we get...
This is unbelievable.
Oh, well, that's taken care of. Off you go now.
I heard something. Excuse me.
Не можу, квест гамна. Просто квест гамно. Це до кравця треба. Кравця нема бо ніч.
Damnation. Here you go. Take it. Oh, bloody hell.
You'll wake up the whole farmstead.
Що ти хочеш?
Shut up!
Документ королівського обслужника.
I
Excuse me.
apologize.
Pfui.
What's new in this?
Nicht viel. If you are look...
Нігтвіль. А чого мене шукають? що я вже зробив. Боже, я вже не розумію, що в цій грі це... Що коїться взагалі? Просто жесть. Чекай, в мене якісь книжки. Крадійство, клас. Ой. Там всі агряться, ну капець.
You have a kind master.
A word about the...
Finally, glad you found what you needed.
Королівського обслужника. Вбрання від Франти Кулдена, яке він замовив у кравця Шнайдера. Так це не Шнайдер. Вдень, тож нема сенсу шукати його вночі.
The city council will be convened.
Приберіться до магістрат. Клас.
Better get a move on.
Так а ти що за кравець?
We've got it all.
Ти купчиня, а де кравець?
Dyed broadcloth. Beautiful.
Ту-ту-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. Кравця Шнайдера.
Striped fabrics.
Conrad's going to win the tournament. I'm telling you, he doesn't stand a chance. Conrad wins every...
Ну і де мені шукати цього кравця Шнайдера? Ганшон Пертер.
About the inheritance. But your father's still alive, isn't he? Aye, but he drools all over you.
It happens.
Шорник.
Where are you going next time?
That's city tournament.
О. Це ти?
I hear one Franta cooldown is supposed to come and pick up new clothes from you.
Aye, the finest. I spent the best part of 2 weeks working on them. And damn near left my fingers on them as buttons.
Він навіть
But
не
it was
позначений на
worth it.
мапі, так
With
нечесно.
clothes like that, he wouldn't be ashamed to stand before the king himself.
As it happens, you hit the nail on the head. Would you sell those clothes to me?
For a start, I doubt they'd suit you. And besides, how would it look if I sold ordered goods to some stranger off the street?
Ого, 2000! Окей.
Don't worry. I'll make it worth your while.
Well, that's a nice sum. I reckon it'll even compensate me for the trouble I'll have with this. I suppose I can tell Franta I made a mistake and quickly start all over again.
What do you...
Так, що в нього є? Мило є.
What can you do?
Would you repair...
Так, він мені може полагодити. Це...
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
А ще його можна пограбувати. Так, окей, далі що? Документ королівського обслужника?
Greetings. I'd like to...
Surely you can wait a while. Those clothes are gone. Someone stole them, and they knew what they were after because they took nothing else.
Stole? What the fuck are you telling me? If the whole square wasn't watching, you'd be picking your teeth up off the ground. I need that livery, and I paid for it.
I'm terribly sorry.
And you'll give me my coin back, to the last groschen.
Certainly.
And you impatient fella.
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Я тебе
Suppose then I took
підміню.
the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here.
А на що я
It's
платив?
not like I'm all that
Ладно.
keen on it, but it's well paid.
Можна було домовитися з ним, просто він би мені
Pain in the
віддав.
arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine while I run around like a bugger with pictures so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Середньо, а це важко.
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see.
Інкогніто.
All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Та.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. And that idiot Schneider let it get stolen right from under his nose. It ain't my problem no more, so sort it out somehow.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better
Для
not.
чого я йому заплатив за те вбрання? Ну ладно. Я його можу обікрасти.
Dyed broadcloth. Beautiful colors. Striped fabrics.
0,4?
Inexpensive but high quality.
0,6?
A thief. Catch him. Guards.
Стій, стій. Це помилка.
Feeling around your belt.
Surrender now.
Easy! I surrender!
Now, Al. You're a pig.
Please. This is all just a mis...
Oh.
Let's have a look at it.
Так, ладно, це жах. З'явіться на службу. Де те вбрання? Так, штани кота.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming. What's wrong with him?
Він скалічився.
He got as drunk as a lord. Totally pie-faced. Then he fell into a ditch, and now he's staggering around the streets, God knows where.
I might have expected. Once, he turned up with a hangover, and as soon as he smelt wine, he threw up all over the chapel door. I told him if that ever happened again, he was for the boot. Oh, well, you'll have to take his place for today. I've no time to find someone else. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your other stuff. You won't be needing it anyway. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Залюбки.
I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and white Takaib or red monastery wine.
White or red by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So
Адаму не
the assembly has to be
наливати.
interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Remember who wants what?
That too, but more importantly, do not disturb the council. And in general, a good waiter has...
Oh? I thought I had to...
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. Understood?
Absolutely.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder, but you'll manage it.
Знаю все, що мені
I know
треба.
everything I need to.
Excellent. Put away
Пігнали.
your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubby.
Так, мене роздягли, походу, да? Окей. Так, замовити буде вино або то кайське біле, або монастирське череп, поклавши вас, піднявши руку. Повторити замовлення. На столі в кутку кімнати знайдете 2 глеки. Візьміть глек, який замовив гість, і підійдіть з ним до столу. Налити вино для гостя. Для гостя можете або повернути глек на місце, або подивитися, чи ще хтось з гостей не хоче того ж вина. Круто.
Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the dry
Той
devil,
підняв руку, а що йому взяти, я ж не знаю.
that Hackenbusher,
I wanted red.
handcap.
I apologize, sir.
Can you believe it?
Which wine?
Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're
Монастирське червоне, а яке з них воно?
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
Come now, waiter. I wanted red. What is it, Eldris?
Ну, як налити?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The dry devil is running free.
Як налити?
Everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection. isn't he?
Я провтикав?
König and his army will not be here forever. Shut up!
По сходинках корпоративної культури. Я нічого не від... Воно...
What
Refill my cup, boy.
We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap
Адам
in the
із
kingdom,
Жаржича.
and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're
That's not a good idea, sir.
This is unbelievable. Better equipment. We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar
Я не
with
см-
the Yemenite state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
Я не зміг йому налити, так нечесно. Ну диви, я не можу налити, не працює.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter?
Я маю набрати вино чи що, я не розумію.
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his
О,
army.
нарешті.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I
То треба було спереду зайти, я не знав.
situation. We shall
Зазвичай я
wait
ззаду
to see
заходжу.
what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Waiter, get me white.
Isn't it the same thing?
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths
That's
in
not
the
a good
city
idea,
fall
sir.
far
This is
short of covering
unbelievable.
all the citizens' needs.
But we have another bathhouse here, on Hoppering.
My friend Adam from the baths in Haradek district told me about it.
More wine, Master
It's
Bailiff?
filthy.
Nonsense. He's just envious. Betty seized the opportunity,
Careful.
and people are lining up to bathe there.
Is that true?
I'd find it hard.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house
Що
and
там?
stole it. No
Нічого.
one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll
Серйозно?
turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
Come back with it straight away, understood?
Black Death. A great many
Відібраний
people
кухоль ліхти
died
вже плюмелю.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important. But we don't have
Який келих?
arguing about who is going to wash.
Та що воно глючить? Це мишка глючить, чи я глючу? Відбірний кухоль з його кімнати. Треба покопатись, щоб не змушувати спраглих.
Where and how is
Відібраний кухоль? Який з них відібраний?
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Це?
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that
silver,
it's a
my
trifle,
Majesty.
we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle? Do you ever walk the streets here?
So, did you find it?
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Why not? In Jerome Nars's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual.
Що я тут роблю взагалі?
Will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
Токайського?
What have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm
Токайське це яке?
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident.
I apologize.
You were there, weren't you?
Which one?
Are you colorblind? Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened
Face
there?
is familiar.
Leave nothing out.
I don't like.
I don't think so, sir.
In this case,
I'm sure I'd remember.
It really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it.
Well,
I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Ruthard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the
Ну,
king
там пес
himself will
якийсь.
put an end to him.
Чи
and
це кіт
soon.
переросток?
Unless he puts an end to us first.
Кайське біле.
Knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on
monastery
it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong
Waiter,
words, my friend.
I wanted monastery
Nobody
wine.
said anything like that, did they?
На, жри.
Why doesn't he tell us what really happened?
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Ruthard and I had a little.
Це найкращий квест, який я коли-небудь бачив десь в іграх.
Because his daughter wanted to get involved.
Просто топ.
I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Ruthard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts.
As if it wasn't
Не
enough
дарма
that he
ця гра
sent his
найкраща
son to
просто.
die defending the city.
All right. If you really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought
Hey,
this custom
boy,
to
a
us.
full cup
It's
of
now
German
that German
Хто такі?
You know who that is.
Привіт, Хіро, дякую за підписку. Що вже місяць пройшов?
Come now, waiter. I want it red.
Which one?
Red, and quickly.
So you will just leave it be?
Sir?
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's
Hang
that.
around me.
There
Vanish.
are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison. The guards are apparently settling accounts their own way. We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
Я провтикав, яке
Sure,
вино.
the whole town is already laughing at us all day long. So what if they have one more reason?
Everything
My
in order?
words exactly. The town council is squabbling.
Хто? Хто кричить, я не розумію.
And no one is left unscathed.
Це ти?
And you
What can I help you with, sir? I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while... All right. I'll get them. I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings. But... why? Because I'm bored. And because I told you. Get on with it.
Знайти працюють рукавиці. Це рукавиці?
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
Постаті з крилами? Де саме? Кругом? П'ять, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Це рахувати? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, чи то 19. Христа бери.
So, let's see what you... I found your gloves, sir. Really? And did you count those winged figures?
24, їх 32. 16? 24?
16, sir. And did you count all the monsters and animals?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Go back to serving wine, blockhead.
Значить, там було 24. А я Бовдур, ясно.
They are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village
Фест
with a
дорогий,
monastery,
коштує 1500. Та кому він треба, той фест? У мене і так бабла купа.
Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Hey, waiter!
Haven't you noticed there's a
Pour
war
me some
going
Tokai.
on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind
Sir?
your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what
You,
would
lad.
that be?
Like,
look
for
familiar
instance,
to me.
that you'd like
Have
to
we
have
met?
your own
Well,
altar
naturally.
So what if I
Fancy your
would?
tavern almost
Hold your
every day.
horses, gentlemen.
Really?
That space in
Then
the
you
side
must
nave
have
is
decent
mine.
wages to
The
be
hell
able to
fees is
visit the
over,
best
my
tavern
friend.
in town
Your
regularly.
place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services
Навіть саблів
our
немає.
guild provided and still
Взагалі не
provide
розумію, що вони
to
там
the
трендять.
crown.
Tokai!
I
And
hope
a
you're
full
not
cup.
supplying equipment to the army. If that's all
Токайсько.
they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Oprik.
Sir?
Ne'er-do-wells.
Просто жруть вино тут.
Of theirs, of course.
Good. Now run
People
on.
from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
You there, lad. A cup of red. And don't you skimp on me.
Я вже його розскіпнув, не міг налити. Це було випадково.
Sir?
Thank you, waiter.
Керування гамно. Опа. Король?
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Зачіска гамна. Гра престолів. Ух. Сюди. Голову. Капець його не пізнають.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this plan of falls!
Там король топовий якийсь. Не то, що ці злидні.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying.
Ой-ой.
See more cheerful priests at funerals.
Ваше ліжко 2х?
I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Так, я що, за діда граю, чи що?
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a heart.
Blabbermouth.
Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say?
Там в них не зовсім в'язниця була. Окрема кімната.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte.
Greetings to you.
Де це? Де це я є? Хто я взагалі? А, я
Such rare
дід.
guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at
My eight?
Why did we have
My
to come
eat?
here, Sadie? Do you not see everyone is staring at
Мої
us?
що?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give.
Come
Help
to
given
come.
to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
Henry's
Ой.
done a few things
Ладно.
I'd like to give him a slap or two for.
Промахнувся.
But like they say, to err is human. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in
Не
Skalitz.
так давно вже
Supposed to
ніби.
become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait. A blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
Почекай, він що
And
я...
that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me.
Не скажи, що
but
його брат.
instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children.
Це ж Мартін?
None of his own.
Чи не
He
Мартін?
took in Henry and raised him as his own on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Copula, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there
Зайде
will
з
be
маленької.
more suitable
Вай.
times.
Будьмо.
Good health.
Але йому краще не пити. А хоча...
L'chaim.
Лихаєм. Познайомтесь з Рабином та його супроводом. О, Ян з Ліхтенштайна, окей. Шлюхтич. Шлюхтич. Одні шлюхтичі. А ти що? Чому? Ти просто Анна? Купа шлюхтичів і Анна. Я застряг. Ти хто? Ти бухар.
But understand that my
Представитись.
Good health to you, sir. I'm
Що я
Godwin,
тут роблю взагалі?
a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We
Ah.
don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin-Brabant,
Барон
Chevalier
Вуглян.
d'Arrêt, the last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non!
І пан.
And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
I beg your pardon, but I'm not looking to make friends here.
But you seek allies, no? Is it not in a sense the same thing? The friend of my friend is also my friend, and you say you know Henri, a likable boy, although he could still learn quite a lot from moi-même.
Момем.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
You say you're a poet. How?
Jamais. Is
Jamais.
poetry nothing but a farce to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require...
Where have you been on your travel?
But of course! I was... If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled, and if you are interested in my greatest deed, then... That was perhaps
Там
saving the
Отоманська
life
імперія чи
of...
And you
Османська?
wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you
Pope?
mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was so...
Та ти що? Стошнило. Від тіпа. Тут якийсь важливий
Dear
поворот?
friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here.
Та, спочатку, хто ти
Question
такий?
remains, what to do next?
Скажи.
Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Пішли бубніти.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people.
Jobst.
He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein.
John.
You must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard
I am
about
John.
you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
As it happens, I've got nothing better to do anyway.
Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak.
Чому я граю за
And the way it
старого?
stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Bocek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3.
Я нічого не запам'ятав. Як можна буде взагалі запам'ятати
Meanwhile, I'll
трьох?
take care of Jobst.
Tell me a bit more about this.
Certainly.
Bocek of Kunstad.
That's just the thing. He's got He doesn't play the big game. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind...
Бочек.
He still is. The only one who retains... Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuten. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burg.
Anna of Waldstein.
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised.
I was quite surprised to see her here.
A male affair? Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary... But don't trust appearances. She's got claws. She knows how to do her sum.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about... There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of... And that it was thanks to her.
Окей.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will...
Випити.
Success to our plan.
Заручіться підтримкою Анни. Та ви прикалуєтесь. Що це таке за взагалі за болото? Де я є? Чи я загорожений тут? Радборш. Чого мене кругом тут шукають всі?
God be with you. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my...
Margrave Job's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather in...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money. And although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is...
How do you know Liechtenstein's behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plan, but they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees...
I'd say you have a better nose for
Та
people
в
than
сенсі
most of us.
втрачено.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine, and beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all...
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet... So, to the point.
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should...
Її багатство потребує захисту. А ще й мудра.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harmon Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him...
Have you fallen out?
No, no. Alder is innocent in the matter. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband. The fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand.
And these papers,
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain...
You were dealing with the enemy?
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear. But I'll rest easier when those papers...
All right, I'll help you.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer... Bring them to me, and put these there. But watch yourself. Odorin's groom.
Окей.
I'll tell you, nobody has the
Так, ти у нас хто?
I'd like to check your horses out. See if they're as good as you say.
Ha, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to
Без
arrest my
запрошення?
guests some more?
Чо?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that
Батько?
your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
Так вони одного віку.
We'll talk later and in private. Right now we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him. Lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some backwater than have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to Alder.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
Який твій бій?
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Треба його вбити. Вбити брата, це те діло. Пігнали. Капець довго. Що воно там завантажує? Лоу.
Make room for us.
Та де
We'll
що?
just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man.
Look in my eyes, not at my sword.
Fuck! Enough! Leave me be!
Добити його.
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
Oh, you know how it is. The countryside is tough. It's dog eat dog. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
Aye. The outcome of this war depends on it.
That sounds very important, considering you and Alder are both pretty small players. After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me and tell me what it's all about.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Наваляти брату. І що, мене назад завантажує всередину? Мені все одно треба назовні йти коня шукати. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Тут завантажуватись просто подвір'я. А, тут це просто подвір'я. Ну ладно. Ще гірше. Так, ну я відразу з документи. Тут конюх. Я увійшов. Гаррі, я всередині. Це не має сенсу красти. Ну, ніхто не бачив.
got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Quiet?
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected.
You're welcome.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal.
Thank you, noble lady.
Yes, quite. But let's...
Та скільки можна
How could I
пити?
refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
Ладно, з кожним пити ще приходиться. Так, де. Вниз. Бочек.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
Ви знайшли кості? Бля, який ти старий.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men at arms? If not, you can
Кілька
go to the
тисяч.
A few thousand men at arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only
І ще
in
сотні
order to get
кінноти.
them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't
Гарантії
want to end up
безпеки.
like Ruta.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my... I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a... I can't risk it all in a conflict with...
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong
Захщахти
I'll
чи?
have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Ліхтенштайн? Якщо до мене. Якщо до птачика.
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
Молодий? А скільки їй? Хто це така?
Maybe you're right.
No man of any age ever, but it's especially true for young. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Та в сенсі.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees,
Треба було Ліхтенштайна брати. Птачика підвів, коротше, капець птачику.
Pushing a friend to
Бідний
tie the
птачик.
knot to save the kingdom.
Старуха
Things
якась.
have come to a pretty pass.
the kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying.
Так.
Take a look. Godwin, we didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. Where did you leave Sir Divish?
І до чого це?
Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard?
Де до
Lady
надволу?
Stephanie is with child.
Мені влом
No one even
пересовувати.
imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle. Praise the Lord! I couldn't help.
To put it mildly, although, if they didn't pull each other...
Wise words. Still...
You know, I am.
May God grant him eternal...
Що за розмови дурні? Гануш. А, це Гануш.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Чик має одружитись.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got
Співчуваю.
some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bochek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yitka.
Bochek of Kunstadt? The Bochek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it.
Сенсі.
So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Нічого собі.
Make me the abbot of Sasa.
А це може
But
скрип?
what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding.
Чи можна було вибрати іншого?
I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers
Давай,
to
це
you
вже п'ятий
and to
кухоль.
the parlaying skills.
Praise the Lord. Good day to you.
Так, хто такий Н? Н. До тебе?
Sir Bochek, your niece Yitka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agrees, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain.
Thank you.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink.
Не.
Cheers to the beautiful lady Yitka and the unhappy lord.
Нещасного пана
Here's
птачика.
to a good bargain.
Бідний птачик. Привіт Ліхтенштейном про підтримку. Де цей Ліхтенштейн?
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the
Десятий кухоль.
negotiations.
Зараз
This supposed to be your secret weapon.
в обморок впаду.
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bochek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
Яка крута гра просто, капець.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed.
Зараз
And
птачик.
I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And
Що,
how
армія з
are we
баксами?
to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
Все міняється, батя вийшов.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the
Balbatim?
Christians. Our community, and not only ours,
Балбатім?
will
Що?
give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
Ні, Венцеслас якийсь
That's not enough.
дурний
The
король.
houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
А, птачик, все, птачик помер.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along
3
with an
тижні.
army.
У мене є час поробити додаткові квести.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Вінцеслас. Ля, яка вона обгризли. Бідний птачик. Покажіть хоч ту їдку. Що там за їдка? Гутенберг. Ух. Можна просто зарізати його.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Всі пробували зарізати його.
We are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits
Можемо срати
executed
кілька
as an
полонених.
example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields?
Вот рукодупів.
And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere. Point them to the Jewish quarter and give them free rein. To do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylanders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector?
How dare you?
You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks.
Якщо це
But
не
instead
вигляд,
of working
то
on
все.
them, you
Я
idled
видаляю
in the
апекс.
baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now.
Так виглядає, ніби це середина гри.
The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy.
В сенсі.
Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry.
Може настяти.
And we still wish to speak with our friend Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Ну давай. Обслужіть короля Угорщини. Його хочуть затишити.
Mind your own business.
False flattery.
Sire, you are harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here.
Може, реально можна зарізати? Чи цього, наприклад?
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass and relinquished that throne that he has no.
Я не можу присісти навіть.
The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobson is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary.
Чому не можна субтитри знизу пускати? Для чого це над головами?
Hungary is a viper's lair.
Ну нормально ж.
Follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Клонитися?
You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your Majesty.
First, you need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosh. Alderaan won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odalin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosh falls, others...
Я би цю свинку затоптав.
Von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too.
Не розумію, для чого мішати біле і червоне?
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
To bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Ля, як гарно. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, що зі мною? А, це є старий, мене вже крутить, коротше. Проповідувати. Зашибись. Проповідувати за те, що треба. Ти хто? Бобл?
How would you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out.
Патроном.
Now, if he'd only known he had a real connoisseur.
Best, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice.
Утрачено репутацію, серйозно. Ліхтенштейн. Що й треба?
You in need of something, my well-oiled
Всі
friend.
просто бухі.
To drink a toast with you to our joint success. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Я пам'ятаю, був якийсь бенкет, а я його скіпнув, бо підійшов не до якоїсь дами. Пішов з нею на сіно.
Truly? Not even a little?
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See
Mourner?
now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only, there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of week-old bread after all.
Well, get something wet.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs.
Знайду тобі дівчину.
As far as the keg.
Давай.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pitchers brought and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs.
You can bet on it.
I don't doubt it.
Іди нюхай. Іди нюхай. Іди нюхай. Я не піду за вином. Яке вино? Що таке це? Відсвяткуйте з гостями. Кого я пропустив? Хтось внизу. Кабанчика смажить. Так він згорить, крутить треба. Ля, яке все в тумані просто.
That's a good one.
You're amusing.
Бочик.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel?
All hail Yobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not
Це
going
наїдка.
anywhere. I'm too old and...
Did you at least discuss?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take... It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more...
But there are 2. I'd bet my right arm old Hanus will want to...
What? In Ratai?
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you, my lady.
Сухий чорт.
It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food. Even a few females worth this in.
I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Well, let's have a game then.
For a coin.
20-50.
Let's make it...
Nah.
А я не знаю, які в нього кості. Звичайні? Я нічого не бачу. Нічого не видно. 1, 1, 1. Це вже штука. І в нього штука. А як таке можливо? І що це таке? 3, 4, 5, 6, це щось дасть якісь? П'ять. Unlucky. Один, 5. Ще 150, це 300. Давай 3 можна кинути. Ну капець. І що тепер? Поінтів. Та і в нього стільки само, та в сенсі, він одну пуй скинув. Шайзе, не може бути. Дурак. Ого. 1200. Окей, я виграв. Так, що там з цим вином? Так. Шукати. Так я нічого не бачу. Якщо я тут можу знайти? Знайти сушарку. Як я Як я знайду вино? О, погреб. Логічно. Взяти біле. Червоне. Все?
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootheart. Not like that.
Чому на них ніхто не нападе прямо зараз?
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front.
Ну, все-таки нападуть. Я просто читаю.
That's Peter of Pisac.
Петро з
Wouldn't come
Пісіка.
to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Факс. От зараз буде вам факс.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Ду-ду-ду-ду. Лучники. Капець.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Просто відкрили ворота. Алкаші. Боруто просто дивиться. Захистіть Радбота, це приказ. На Криштофа. Я найкращий боєць тут. Тенці, хто мене стрельнув? Я вже 3 убив, чувак. Мені здається, брат помер. Ауч. Мені здається, я теж зараз помру. Ух, це поворот.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Крістофер, це ти?
Come on, then!
You're mine! Light him up! That'll help you! Good blood!
Та в сенсі. Я без броні, звичайно. Не. Я без броні. Вони ізі рубають. Давай, олдфака. От як мені? Ой, свого так. Cock your ass. Фух. Це хто? Індержмих? По-любому. Ля, які повороти просто.
Go. Quick.
Так, почекай, а як? Та... Я не вдягнений, чекай. Та в сенсі, я тепер не можу аж... Меч хоча б взяти можна?
You're dead. Oh, no, you don't. You won't.
Ауч.
No. You're mine. Down then.
Ауч.
No, you don't. Victory or death.
Victory or gay. Пока. Без витривалості, та в мене броні нема, нічого, я тільки приїхав. Голий. Їй. Граючи за боту, ви врятували брата, бо брат міг би загинуть.
A little too close. Fuck me. Did my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Жмих!
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
No, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
What happened, Conway? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein.
Anna?
She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They almost killed my brother. But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing
Хто
it.
така Анна? Та, що нам бабки давала.
Grievances aside,
На військо.
Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fucker either. We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghow took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck. And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, and he'll hang the lords.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything about giving up. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly
Яка
broke me
крута
in
гра,
half.
капець.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see
Це, конечно,
Christopher first.
да.
Guard the walls until morning. If
Анно.
anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
Шляхтича якогось зарізали. А можна гроші потирити. Мертвим гроші не потрібні.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe...
До речі, я вмираю.
Crows are feasting on him already. They didn't even spare the animals.
Кістка невдачі сюди.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like him.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come
Кістка візника.
Or maybe crows are feasting on him already. Poor animal.
Якийсь гусь. Дохлий кінь.
If a horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again. One punch and I'd capture it.
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
You think I should be?
I don't know. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein...
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing and she
Якийсь
can
типу
take care
квест,
of
вона
herself.
шукає Ліхтенштейна, а Ліхтенштейн тут. Я ще, типу, що?
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day.
Кого вона там вишукує? Все, коротше, це... Так, собака вже когось закопує. Мабуть, Анну. Чувака просто пиво, кухоль пива. Золотий жетон фори. А, це всі, хто загинув, шляхтичі. Матильда. Анна. Ну це... Не перевірю, чи вона... Не придурюється там. Самуїли та Ліхтенштейна про загрозу ЮТМ.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes.
Сенсі, птачик вже
He
тут?
could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Even a man like you can't know everything.
О, мені заплатили.
At least you're all alive.
Well,
Круто.
not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
Саме
And they
прикольне, як
captured
оці
our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the
Стирчать.
burgers on our side. We're stuck.
ті комірці. Ніби.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined. Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone. You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them. I'm going
Чому
with
я
you.
знов весь в
Out
крові?
of the question.
Я
Do
постійно
you want to
брудний і
end
в
up
крові.
imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
Then we'll have a young.
Did I not tell you you should not come up?
You're right. But I thought it was necessary.
Sam,
Так,
I
ти
need to
хто?
have a word with you.
Uh-huh.
Брат брата?
That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What?
І що?
Pa's son?
Брате.
How the...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Why are you even telling me this?
I thought you would want to know. Martin was raising you instead of being with Mother. And me.
I know what it's like. My real father rejected me too. I learnt the truth only after Pa's death.
You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the
Отримати
Jewish quarter.
репутацію там або червона, або смайлик
He's
жовтий.
no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
Він впливає надалі. Що таке гзейре?
What's a gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out.
Get back to the
quick,
city.
before it begins.
Before
Will
it
you come
begins.
with us, Henry?
Henry.
Every man counts.
I'll come.
Every man
And
counts.
Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right
We should
away.
get go right.
Let's not waste time.
Пігнали. Пир. Пир?
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Вихід.
Well, I heard you were
Загальний
having
рівень
some
22 у
kind of
мене.
a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is
Класно
yet to
горить.
come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course, I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean. But,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
all right.
Come with us and
Well,
help
could you
us.
please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Тоді вперед.
Let's go then.
Borekata Adonai Eloheinu, melech ha'olam.
Бореката. Сядьте на підводу до Кутної гори. Клас. Коротше, я міг відмовитись і піти щось робити своє. Але ладно. Ля, як гарно.
Peresh, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. And I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't you worry.
Я не
These are
встиг.
some sturdy hands. I promise we will save you, Ma. No one will touch a single hair on your beautiful head.
What the hell are you babbling about?
What? Oh, I'm imagining she's pretty. It makes me more willing to put my neck on the line for her.
Stop with the nonsense already. All of you, I beg you.
Jesus. I was just trying to lighten the mood. We might all kick the bucket in a short while.
Damn it, Kubienka, shut the hell up. Seriously.
I didn't say all that much. Anyway, can't you make the horses go a little faster, Grandpa? If this carries on, somebody's going to start sobbing.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell, schnell.
Капець. Зараз вже буде другий день. Шнель.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happy.
Ого, яка діра.
We all would, lad. But it has been decided as punishment for our medicine.
Круто зварене яйце. Салямі. Шкварки. Нормально. Сигізмундова ковбаска вже здохла. Це погано. Ой. Там їсти.
managed to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving. We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone. What about us? You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us. Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there. Follow me. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? And what do they contain, anyway?
Nothing very pleasant for the most part. Who hates who? Who could be blackmailed with what? Who's hiding where and why? In short, nothing I can afford to lose. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now?
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I'll go upstairs and see if anyone is still there.
I hope so. If they took anything from down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
What the hell, де я? Опа. Мойсей. Шенкере.
How the fuck should I know what an important document looks like? I ain't never seen none.
Oh, I can't leave now.
Ну, та це вбити! Клас.
What do you want?
Для чого звичайні кістки? Візника. Так, що я шукаю? Ти хто? Сойхер? Окей.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
All right, we got what we came for, so we better get out of here, eh?
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
Слідуйте за Самуїлом. Де ти, Самуїл? Стій! Тоня, привіт! Що тут коїться взагалі?
One of them must have hit me.
get up. We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
До синагоги?
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mommy.
Дана, привіт. Що, як завжди?
Bring her here.
Що тут коїться? До матері Самуїла. Що таке мати Самуїла? Причиніть.
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
My
Мам.
God, what happened to him?
Він помер.
He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait, who are you anyway?
Хто ти? Я друг Самуїла, син... Ох, якого Мартіна?
My name is Henry.
Та
Of
боже.
course I do.
I'm his son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk
Ні,
with
його
your
зараз
friends. Now
вб'ють.
run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyard. Follow me.
Що коїться? Тікайте через зад вір'я.
They're shooting at us. From the
Хто?
ramparts. Get rid of them.
Хто шутінг?
Baruch Hashem, they're gone. We have to keep going. For the yard.
Ти куди побіг? Я тебе ще не вбив. Телепень. Що, куди вона ділась?
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Through the house, окей.
I'll hack your ass off.
Bad luck.
Mummy, are you all right?
Маме.
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go. We are here.
Що коїться? А, це ж квартал цих, точно, я забув.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Зараз буде вибір.
Go inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are.
О, це цей придурок.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
Пафос.
Come on! Push!
You're dead.
Та як?
Cover your head. Die, mamsel.
Давай, мамзель.
Hey! I need a hand here!
Та помри вже. Та в сенсі. Ну що це було? Та капець.
It's a wonder you're still standing. Show what you're made of.
Ну так нечесно. Колупай його. Я зараз помру. Дякую за ХП. Гнида. Та хто там ще? Ні, це нереально. Ду-ду-дум.
Down with you in a flash.
I'm wounded. Bad luck.
Та хто ж там? Ну це капець.
For glory and carnage, God!
Ти хто?
Die, you wretch!
Ще один прибіг.
No mercy!
Та капець нього довгий.
For glory!
Ну капець.
Show your stuff!
Та за що?
I feel quite hungry!
I'm hungry. Ну так куди ж ви двоє? Чому мене кинули тут? Може він стиче кров'ю, ні? Не дуже хоче. Та що ж таке, ну? Ну ти юзлес, реально.
You won't get me! This is for our Lord!
Та нарешті.
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on!
Everyone, come inside.
Let's go!
Gott mohol mir.
Let's go. It's this way.
Let's go. То ми врятували тільки матір.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother.
Поговоріть із Сарою.
Talk to her about Martin.
Де я є взагалі? Все червоне.
Just leave them here like this.
Хтось помер.
We must get the wounded out of
Return,
them
O
first.
Lord.
Are we just supposed to
How
bury
long
them
shalt
by
thou
the
be
side of
lost,
the...
Lord?
Where is
Have
Miriam?
compassion
Look
for
at
thy
it.
servants.
All
Bless
ablaze.
with thy mercy every home.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy, have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but... Do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well, all right then. How is Martin actually?
He, He died. It's only been a few months.
Та кілька місяців пройшло.
Sigismund
Я думав,
burned down my
більше.
village. Pa went to help Ma and... Well, they both
Якось
died.
I am sorry to hear that, lad.
швидко розвивається.
But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet some well.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry.
Ще перші частини пройшло пару днів, коли вони до
About
Тросковця прибули. Ну то.
But why would Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur de oraisa.
За гноя?
But
За кого?
Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other until one day I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow. So I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin. But he did.
If only he had gone all the way.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough.
Не шукала Мартіна.
Did you ever go looking?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they... And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world.
Ясно.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well,
Гнидою
strict
був.
with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job.
Ціліший будеш.
But I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Брат в лапках.
I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother.
Напівбратик.
If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the...
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen.
Everything should be...
Take care of yourself, dear brother.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Їй. Я майже вмер. Так. Це вже нове завдання. Я тут нічого не можу зробити, не розумію, що тут. Діжку з вином для лавника. Я не знаю, як це виконати. Прийду.
Greetings, friend. Hey, you! Halt! Are you deaf? Yield! Are you trying to piss me off? Surrender!
Can't
right
get
now.
any peace and quiet around here.
Last chance to surrender peacefully.
I hope his hands
cross and fall off, fucking thief.
I'm all yours!
It's a wonder you're still standing.
Киця, киця, киця. Що сталося? В якому бою? Зараз підемо аніме дивитись. Дякую за фоллоу. Endcrit 2222. Так, ну що це таке? Дана, ти ж знаєш, як це завдання виконати по-любому? Ромашковий відвар у діжку з вином для лавника. Я не можу знайти діжку. Так я не можу знайти діжку. Я вже все там облазив. Там на другому поверсі чи на першому? Чи що, чи куди? І мені треба поспати. А чому? Хто на мене напав взагалі? Що ти хочеш?
Easy now. I surrender.
Чому мене тут шукають? Я нічого не робив. Ти хоч знаєш, хто я такий? Все, йди гуляй. Діжка на кухні. Ясно, зараз знайдемо. Денч казав десь на кухні, але я нічого не бачив там. І ще клопів знайти якихось там треба. Jesus Christ. В сенсі на приватній. Куди ти пішов? Я вже тут. Що таке діжка? Я не можу чекати ночі, бо дуже багато часу до ночі. Дерев'яна бочка. А що це? Що за гуляр? Тут же ж була ця. Ти нажми і чекай. Все, коротше, я кидаю цей квест. Сюди мені треба. Так, куди я трошки промахнувся. Та яка пауза? Я на 5 секунд.
God bless you.
God bless you. Так, мені треба тишинка.
If you've got... and...
I just want to...
No, that... Alright.
What would you say?
You weren't... Agreed then. Your bed's... See you later, my friend.
Та в сенсі замок. Пусти мене до ліжка. Що за бред? Я дивуюсь цієї гри, коротше. А чому в мене 75 хп? А звідки в мене хп взялось? Коротше.
I apologize.
Окей, до ночі кажете, та спати. Все. Так, все, пішли аніме дивитись. Хочу аніме дивитися. Я ж, типу, зберігся, так?